I'm Dr. Rosalind Bryce and I'm the module leader of the Sustainable Deer Management module. Yes, this is a module, it's a master's level module offered by Perth College UHI. It's typically taken as an option for continuing professional development. So students tend to come and take the course as a standalone option. This course is really about understanding the scientific basis of one of the key management issues, both in Scotland but also in other countries, that of deer management. Deer are an incredibly important feature and resource in areas such as this. This is an area not too far from Perth College from where the course is coordinated and delivered. Deer management are a really key component of the socio-economic and the ecological fabric of upland areas such as this. So they're an important economic resource in terms of the way they're used for hunting and stalking, but there's also various pressures in terms of their management as they can have damaging impacts on some of the natural heritage in areas. So this course really looks at the question of how we can better manage deer species, both in Scotland but also across other parts of Great Britain and Europe. We have an international component in there as well. There are many questions about how we can best manage deer management alongside the various objectives in terms of other land uses that people have for various both upland and lowland areas. So deer management needs to be managed alongside agriculture, forestry, recreation and conservation. And deer are a grazing herbivore. They do have a certain level of impact on our natural heritage. So it's important that they're managed in a way that is sensitive to the different requirements from different parts of our landscapes, and also in line with the objectives of different stakeholders, whether that's private landowners or people working towards improved conservation in our rural areas. This module is delivered entirely online, so this allows people already working perhaps in a role that involves deer management in more remote and rural areas to take the course. So the course is a mix of written materials and video lectures, and students also take part in weekly debates about various aspects of deer management. So there's a real opportunity for students to learn from each other. And we have students coming from a wide range of backgrounds, so we have people working on private estates that are involved in the everyday management of deer. We also have people working on estates more focused towards conservation of woodlands. Increasingly people kind of involved in lowland deer management as well, where deer might be impacting to some extent on woodlands and agricultural activities. So there's a wide range of perspectives of the participants that we have on the course. So this course is a unique opportunity to study some of the evidence base that underpins sustainable deer management in a flexible way. So it really looks in a very interdisciplinary way at the different aspects of deer management. We look both at the socio-economic aspects of deer management, but also we look at the science that underpins the population dynamics and the biology of deer species. And we also take a look at the rapidly evolving policy context that we have both in Scotland. We focus particularly on Scotland and on red deer in this module, but we also look at the way that policy is developed in other countries and look at how we can learn from that. So it really takes a very holistic view of the deer management world and starts to then look at kind of better ways that we can adapt the systems that we have to manage deer better, both at the local level but also more at these kind of regional and national policies. So the deer management world is quite rapidly evolving at the moment. There's been a number of reviews in recent years looking at how we manage our deer in Scotland, and a lot of the course will be looking at how we can learn from those processes, how we combine this learning with the evolving research base in terms of the ecology and also the social science that underpins deer management, and look at how we can improve the management based on these things. This module can benefit the students that are working with deer management already by giving them that more holistic understanding of the different academic dimensions of deer management, and also providing them new skills in things like policy analysis and understanding some of the socio-economic factors affecting deer management. So we have students that might be already quite specialised in some aspects of deer management, but kind of wish to kind of add these other dimensions to their knowledge base. So I think it can help people that are working in deer management really take a kind of more front-facing role in those deer management discussions, perhaps in relation to the area of land that they're involved in managing or the organisation that they're working for. I'm interested in deer management issues as it's one of the core management questions in Scotland at the current time. It really influences the decisions that are made about how deer relate to other land uses in the Scottish context, so it's a really important issue. So I'm particularly interested in it as it really looks at the ways that stakeholders can interact and work together to kind of find the common ground and find better solutions for managing our natural resources.